Good morning. I am Dennis Murdoch, Chairman of the Upper Iowa University Board of Trustees. On the board's behalf, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you to this commencement ceremony. Even though it has been 50 years since I sat at my own commencement ceremony at UIU, I remember the excitement of finishing college and getting started with my future. I don't know that I expected things to turn out as they have, or that I expected to be up here as board chairman addressing the UIU graduating class. Upon graduation, I joined the Central Iowa Power Cooperative as an accountant and eventually became SIPCO's chief executive, the executive vice president and CEO, a position I held for 28 of my 50-year career with the company. Last year, I began my first year of my next journey, and I am still learning the ins and outs of retirement. And a thing of note, I am not expected home for lunch on any given day. For me, the future was fairly straightforward. For many of you, the data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics indicate that you will hold at least 12 to 15 jobs in your lifetime. Does that freak you out? Don't let it. Upper Iowa has prepared you well to take advantage of the future. You know how to think, excuse me, how to solve problems, and most importantly, how to learn. And that's what you need to grow in your career and life. As you graduate and prepare to step out and take charge of the next chapter of your lives, I want you to know how proud of you your university is, and of what you've accomplished here and what you will accomplish down the road. We know that you had other choices when you selected your university, and we trust that we have kept our commitment to you and given you what you need to succeed. You are part of our Peacock family, and we are here for you whenever you need us, and don't ever forget that. Once again, congratulations to every member of this graduating class, to your families and loved ones who've been waiting for this day. Congratulations from me, my colleagues on the Board of Trustees, the university president, administration, faculty, and staff. Let us begin. It is now my pleasure to present the 21st president of Upper Iowa University, Dr. William Duffy.
Thank you, Chairman Murdoch, and good afternoon and welcome to all of you. On behalf of our university community, I want to thank all of you for joining us here today for the 156th commencement on the Fayette campus of Upper Iowa University. I would also like to thank the members of our Board of Trustees who have traveled here to be part of today's festivities, and of course, all of you family members, friends, and loved ones who are beaming with pride for all of our graduates. My wife Sharon and I are so very humbled and honored to be here. It is indeed a great day to be a Peacock. Let's please give a round of applause for all of our graduates here and around the world. Today is the culmination of dreams coming true. Incredible teamwork, years of support, and a commitment to succeed. Nothing is more momentous and more important to this university than our commencement, which recognizes the achievements of our students and the dedication of all of those involved with the success of our graduates. As we honor our graduates, I want to take this opportunity for you to know just how global your university actually is. This year, there are approximately 1,540 UIU students from around the world graduating and listed in the commencement program. 160 of those students from our Fayette location, 925 earned their degree from one of our 20 locations across the United States, 300 are from online and self-paced programs, and 155 graduates are from locations in Hong Kong and Malaysia. Our graduates represent 37 states and 11 countries whose national banners are among those you see flying proudly behind me. As I look out at all of our graduates before us today and consider those around the world, I know that you are each testimony to UIU's motto that we change lives one student at a time. Let me share a few examples of those who are graduating this year. First, we have Eric Zoria. During his first year at Upper Iowa University, faculty who had come to know Eric's pursuit of excellence in academics made him aware of the Iowa-Illinois-Nebraska STEM Partnership for Innovation, Research, and Education, INSPIRE, the Lewis Stokes Alliance for Minority Participation, LSAMP program. Eric attended the INSPIRE LSAMP conference in Coralville, Iowa early this year, placing second in the experiential poster division. In fact, Eric won awards in each of the 4 years he participated in the conference. The program has been life-changing as Eric graduates today with a bachelor's degree in biology and is already on path toward one day becoming a doctor. He has shown great compassion through his health science internship in a local assisted living facility and through his summer 2017 experience in rural India. Since that trip, he also spearheaded a computer fundraising initiative with the International Student Association and Alpha Nu Omega to help underprivileged students in India. His UIU faculty speak very highly of his grit, work ethic, enthusiasm, joy in learning, and passion for science. I'm confident the future is very bright for Eric. Second, we have Jesse Fazzini. Jesse is a member of UIU's football team and serves as a military intelligence analyst in the Iowa Army National Guard. So like many of UIU's students, Jesse has learned to juggle numerous responsibilities with his UIU education. Despite these competing demands for his time, Jesse was a tremendously successful student, earning NSIC all-academic honors. His faculty, coaches, and others speak highly of his impeccable character, his work ethic, determination, and respect for others. He was the type of student that wasn't afraid to ask questions and was a joy to have in class. His coaches talk about his great leadership, how he leads by example, and how he works hard to better himself every day. That is clearly evident in everything he does. Jesse is simply someone who is all business, in the classroom, on the football field, and everything he does. Jesse is graduating today with a bachelor's degree in business administration. No doubt we will hear more about Jesse in the future. Next, we have John Grooms, who epitomizes perseverance and hard work. He's an Iowa native hailing from Carlisle who never thought college was even an option. He was the youngest of 4 siblings, living in a home with a single mom. After graduating high school in 1983, John held jobs and then joined the U.S. Air Force as a lineman for 13 years. After leaving the Air Force, John earned an associate degree and married. But just 3 short years later, his wife passed of a heart attack. Depression set in, but John broke free with a Union Pacific Railroad job he attributes to saving his life. 14 years earlier into his career at Union Pacific Railroad, he had a growing desire to go into management. After speaking to a UIU representative at the Iowa State Fair, John joined UIU in 2015 and graduates in August with a bachelor's degree in communications. He says he chose UIU because he enjoyed having the flexibility of online and traditional class options at the Des Moines location. He also wishes to recognize Courtney, his significant other of 12 years, his best friend and childhood sweetheart, who helped him persevere. Here's hoping your UIU degree takes your career to the next level. We also have two graduates who are joining us in Fayette today, all the way from Hong Kong. Chi Leng Kaf Reng Ma, who is earning her Bachelor of Science in Psychology. She stated that psychology is not only challenging, but is expanding her interest and inspiring her learning journey. She began her education with UIU in Hong Kong in December 2015 and is very proud for having made the right decision to attend a program that is flexible and practical, especially for working adults. She thanks the administrative staff, the faculty that all helped her complete her degree, saying the most precious memory is having a fantastic cohort from different backgrounds that supports and encourages each other. We also have Pang Tang Christine In, who is here today from Hong Kong. She is very grateful to be a part of our Peacock family and a graduate of Upper Iowa University. She also first joined UIU in 2015, studying psychology. She shared that she always believes one's mental and physical state are interrelated and never can be apart, and that makes psychology fascinating. She says she met lots of wonderful classmates and amazing teachers who helped push her out of her comfort zone and inspired her to explore different possibilities while balancing her education with a busy life and work schedule. She thanks UIU for the beautiful memories and says she will never stop learning. And these are just a few stories about the graduating members of our Peacock family. I encourage all of you to continue to set goals. Never be afraid to fail. Provide solutions, don't just provide problems. Make a difference, change a life, and pay your successes forward for others. Know that you will face remarkable challenges along your journey. These challenges are what make life interesting, and more importantly, overcoming these challenges is what makes life meaningful. As my military experience is forever in my blood, and some of you have heard me say this before, we want all of you Peacock graduates to go out and do great things for Upper Iowa University, do great things for your communities, and do great things for the world. Hua? All right. At this time, it's appropriate to take a moment to recognize those of you who are graduating with honors. Will those wearing the gold honor cords please rise so we can recognize your special academic distinction that you have earned. You may sit. We also want to take a moment to recognize those of you who are wearing red, white, and blue Veterans Cords today. Will those of you wearing the Veterans Cords please rise so we can thank you for your service to our country. All right. Today we also honor the third class of SOME graduates. Barbara Rankin Some, class of 1946, established the SOME Honors Program. Her gift enabled creation of the SOME Center for Honors and the SOME Endowed Scholarship. To be accepted into the Honors Program, students must have at least a 26 ACT grade point average and at least a 26 ACT score and at least a 3.5 grade point average in high school. All honors courses are academically rigorous, and seniors in this program must complete an honors research project, a thesis, and participate in extracurricular experiences. Graduates from the SOME Honors Program are recognized with the medallion commemorating their academic distinction. 3 graduates will receive their SOME Honors medallions today from our provost, Dr. Joan Poor. Each of them will be the first bachelor's degree candidate from their school to come up on stage. The 3 SOME Honors Program graduates for this year all participated in this morning's commencement. The graduates who were honored this morning are Ashley Brock, Tara Hicks, and Brett Cornforth. Please join me in a round of applause to recognize their fantastic achievement. Lastly, as you cross the stage today, I will be giving each of you a UIU Challenge coin. Keep this coin with you at all times, knowing that your alma mater is always with you. And don't forget to bring your coin to alumni events, because I will challenge you. And there's consequences if you do not have that coin. Graduates, it is now my honor and my distinct pleasure to introduce you to one of your fellow alumni as this year's commencement speaker, Marshall Richards, class of 1975. Marshall graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in physical education. He was a 4-year letter winner in football and received national, all-district, and all-Iowa team honors. Upon graduation, Marshall began his professional career with the Iowa Development Commission in Des Moines, and later began his career in food service with Bar S Foods, then Frito-Lay, a division of PepsiCo. Marshall's 29-year career with Frito-Lay led to numerous leadership positions, culminating as Vice President for the Mountain Region in Phoenix, Arizona. He was recognized by the Arizona Food Marketing Alliance as the 2013 Supplier of the Year and won the H.W. Lay Award for Sales Excellence in 2015. Marshall was inducted into the Upper Iowa University Hall of Fame in 2011. He joins his father, George, who was also a 1983 inductee. Upon retirement, Marshall and his mother, Dorothy, make the annual trek to Fayette from Arizona in Marshall's RV to become Fayette residents for a few months, where he rekindles relationships with family and friends and cheering on the Peacocks. I'm honored to have Marshall and Dorothy here today.
Thank you, President Duffy, for that kind introduction. I want to thank you, the Board of Trustees, and members of the Platform Party for your leadership and commitment to Upper Iowa University. I'd also like to thank the faculty and staff for all you have done in helping pave the way for the success of today. It is an honor and privilege to have the opportunity to address a graduating class of 2018. I congratulate all our graduates worldwide and thank you for choosing this incredible institution to further your education and careers. You are our future, and you make me so proud to be part of our Peacock family. Today is a very special day, your day, a day of reflection, a day for each of you to reflect on who you were, who you are now, and most importantly, who you want to become. 43 years ago, I was one of you, a proud graduate of Upper Iowa University, ready to embark on the next chapter in my life. As I've reflected back over the years, I've come to the realization that I owe so much to this university, our university. It's had such a significant impact and influence in my life, but I must tell you, it's taken me some time to truly appreciate and fully understand that significance. So if you would allow me, I'd like to share a little bit about my story and the journey that has brought me back home to this university that I love. So who was I? I was a 1975 graduate who grew up in the shadows of Upper Iowa University. Not too far from here, 307 West Water Street in Fayette, to be exact. Now, the influence Upper Iowa had in my life started at an early age. That influence was driven by a graduate of Upper Iowa, class of 1951, a student athlete who played football for the legendary Doc Dorman, the only person in his family to earn a college degree. While at Upper Iowa, he met the love of his life. Isn't that right, Mom? This man was my father, George Richards. This Upper Iowa graduate instilled in me the values, principles, and life lessons by which he lived and learned through his experiences while attending Upper Iowa. He taught me the value of hard work, about having respect for all people, the importance of family and friends, and that the choices we make in life have consequences. This Upper Iowa graduate was one of the wisest men I knew. He was a mentor to me, my hero, and someone I could always confide in. He challenged me to be the best I could be, and many times would pose this question: so tell me, son, what will define you? Growing up, I shared my father's passion for sports, particularly football. How I loved that game, and one of my goals was to play college football, just like my father. I had some success in high school, but after my senior year, there were no scholarship offers. Only a few opportunities as a walk-on. Heartbroken, I once again turned to the Upper Iowa graduate and asked, what should I do? Where should I go? Well, one thing about my father, he always said what he meant, and he meant what he said. During this conversation, he looked straight me in the eye and said, I believe Upper Iowa would be a good fit for you. Perhaps his guidance came from his years of experience, knowing the impact that Upper Iowa had in his life. All I know is that accepting the opportunity to attend Upper Iowa was the best decision I ever made in my life. Not just because I was able to fulfill my dream to play college football, but more importantly, because I received a tremendous education, had an incredible experience, met many talented and amazing individuals, developed lifelong friends, and Upper Iowa prepared me for a career as a business professional. As each of you reflects on your experience, I'm sure there was someone who had an impact on you, someone that helped you get to where you are today. It may have been a parent, a grandparent, a teacher, a coach, maybe even a professor at Upper Iowa. One person that helped me was Dr. Charles Clark. I will never forget Dr. Clark. He was someone that I admired and respected. What a tremendous educator, and for some reason, he took an interest in me. There were two key concepts that I learned from Dr. Clark. Now, these were simple concepts, but once I embraced them, I began to act, think, and prepare differently. I learned that little things matter. Think about that. Little things matter. Dr. Clark would say time and time again to me, if you can't do the little things right, how can you ever expect to do the big things right? I quickly learned that this was all about attention to detail. And let me tell you, because of Dr. Clark, I learned attention to detail. The second concept was also very simple. A plus E equals S. Ability plus effort equals success. Dr. Clark would say everyone has ability, but not everyone puts forth the same amount of effort. If you want to deliver successful results, you must be committed and put forth the time and the effort. I found that to be so true, whether it was competing in athletics, in the classroom, or in business. Simple concepts, but ones that made a big difference for me. So who am I now? I'm a dreamer. I'm an overachiever, a person with a great deal of passion and drive. I was very fortunate to spend nearly 30 years with Frito-Lay, a division of PepsiCo. Now, I don't know how much you know about Frito-Lay, but I will tell you, it was a hard-charging corporation that expected and demanded sales excellence. So how did Upper Iowa play a role in my joining Frito-Lay? In 1986, I was one of 5 candidates interviewing for a job as region sales manager in Denver, Colorado. In preparation for the interview, I did my research on Frito-Lay and even had a friend of mine role-play the interview time and time again with me. Remember, little things matter. A plus E equals S. I wanted that opportunity so badly, and I knew preparation would be a key. Well, when I walked in the interview room and took my seat, the human resource manager's looking down, looking over my resume. All of a sudden, he looked up at me and said, "I see you're a 1975 graduate of Upper Iowa University. Did you know Don Ford? He's my brother." Perhaps it was coincidental, maybe even karma, but that moment changed my life. All of a sudden, the mood in the room changed, and I felt a connection, an Upper Iowa connection. We spoke about Don and Upper Iowa, but I still had to sell myself and convince him that I was the best candidate and a good fit for Frito-Lay. I guess I did a pretty good job because I was invited back for a second interview. Then 3 interviews later, I joined the Frito-Lay family. The lesson I learned on that day was always take the time to get to know people, no matter who they are. You never know who or when they may touch your life. To this day, I count my blessings, and I am thankful for Don, Upper Iowa University. I believe fate was on my side that day. I've been so blessed in life, but I do have one major regret. That regret is that for so many years, I did not stay involved with Upper Iowa, and I wasn't a good and consistent contributor. After all Upper Iowa had done for me, I had not reciprocated. In 2011, my journey finally brought me back to Upper Iowa. When I arrived in Fayette on September 15th and drove around campus, I couldn't believe my eyes. The Upper Iowa I knew had been transformed into this beautiful campus on 141 acres of land. While walking around campus, I was so impressed with the faculty and students that I met. I felt their passion, their commitment, and the love they had for this university. I realized that the transformation that took place on the campus happened because of graduates like you. Graduates who were committed to giving back to the university that had given so much to them. In 2013, I witnessed an incredible movement taking place, which is growing beyond anything I could have imagined. It's a movement that started with UIU's leadership and includes so many of you here today. This movement shouts, "We care." We care about our students, our alumni, our community, and our friends. Once again, I felt a connection to be part of something very special. This movement helped me realize and understand the importance of giving. Consequently, in honor of my father, the George Richards Endowment Fund was created to support our student athletes. Now my father's legacy and love for this university will live on. So when I return back to the question my father used to ask me, what will define you? I want to become part of this Upper Iowa movement that is committing to enriching the lives and education of our most precious commodity, you, the students of Upper Iowa. I've come to realize that happiness doesn't result from what we get, but from what we give, which will impact future generations to come. In closing, I'd like to share this with you. Life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. So love the people who treat you right, Forgive the ones that don't, and believe that everything happens for a reason. If you get the chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. No one said it'd be easy. They just promised it would be worth it. To the graduating class of 2018, congratulations and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Richards, for those inspiring remarks. And now I would like to formally begin the 2018 commencement ceremony. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Education please stand? Dr. Duffy, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Upper Iowa University, I am pleased to present these candidates, each of whom has completed the requirements for the degree of Master of Education as prescribed by the faculty of this university.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees as President of Upper Iowa University, I hereby confer upon each of you the Master of Education degree with all the rights, privileges, and prerogatives pertaining thereto.
Before each candidate is called forward to receive their diploma, I would like to make a couple of notes to help the ceremony flow smoothly. First, we welcome family and friends to the commencement. We know how happy you are and how much you want to express your joy and capture the memories of today. We only ask that you respect the needs of the other families and give them the opportunity to celebrate their graduate as well. Please note that we have a professional photographer taking photos of each candidate as they receive their diplomas, and we encourage you to remain in your seats as much as possible. Reading the candidates' names today are Holly Wolf, Executive Assistant to the University President, and Carol Katsumas, Academic Advising Director in the online program. Helping to hood the candidates will be Dr. Billy Cowley, Chair of the Master of Education program. Candidates, after you receive your diploma, please return to your seats following the direction of the ushers. Will the candidates for the Master of Education degree please come forward?
Maria Christina Babcock. Elma Marie Carey. Frederick Andrew Carlson. Mariah Alyssa Cushion. Jessica Ann Fridley. Karen Marie Gurnett Reichard. Stephanie Jean Good. Tracy Lee Nuss. Elizabeth Ann Paulus. Melissa May Schneider. Tiffany Nicole Stouffer. Jessica Ann Wendland.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Public Administration please stand? Dr. Duffy, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Upper Iowa University, I am pleased to present these candidates, each of whom has completed the requirements for the degree of Master of Public Administration as prescribed by the faculty of this university.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees as President of Upper Iowa University, I hereby confer upon each of you the Master of Public Administration degree with all the rights, privileges, and prerogatives pertaining thereto.
Helping to hood the candidates will be Dr. Edward Huffstetler, Dean of the School of Liberal Arts. Candidates, after you receive your diploma, please return to your seats following the direction of the ushers. Will the candidates for the Master of Public Administration degrees please come forward?
Michelle Jean Chavez. William Michael Baker. Robert Michael Hugerheide, Jr. Rosemary Helene Giraldo. Kristen K. Cruz. Jeffrey Moore. Leanne Marie Olson. Sean Thomas O'Neill. Stacy Gwen Schreiber. Benjamin David Simons.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Counseling please stand? Dr. Duffy, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Upper Iowa University, I am pleased to present these candidates, each of whom has completed the requirements for the degree of Master of Science in Counseling as prescribed by the faculty of this university.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees as President of Upper Iowa University, I hereby confer upon each of you the Master of Science in Counseling degree, with all the rights, privileges, and prerogatives pertaining thereto.
Before the candidates are called forward to receive their diplomas, I would like to once again mention that we have a professional photographer taking photos of each candidate as they receive their diplomas, and we encourage you to remain in your seats as much as possible. Helping to hood the candidates will be Dr. Edward Hofstetler, Dean of the School of Liberal Arts. Candidates, after you receive your diploma, please return to your seats following the direction of the ushers. Will the candidates for the Master of Science in Counseling degrees please come forward?
Tricia Leanne Dutzman. Kelsey Jean Elfritz. Travis Lee Galloway Sr. Melissa Jean Harding. Caleb James Hess. Ebony R. Jackson. Veronica Jean Kelly. Nikki Marie Lown. Ashley Marie Peterson. Neil Townsend Peterson. Carly K. Pollock. Beverly Pearl Robinson. David Paul Sabota. Benita Ann Strike. Charles William Trunk.
Congratulations. Turn around, please. There you go.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Sport Administration please stand? Dr. Duffy, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Upper Iowa University, I am pleased to present these candidates, each of whom has completed the requirements for the degree of Master of Sport Administration as prescribed by the faculty of this university.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees as President of Upper Iowa University, I hereby confer upon each of you the Master of Sport Administration degree with all the rights, privileges, and prerogatives pertaining thereto.
Helping to hood the candidates will be Dr. Graham Armstrong, Associate Professor of Education. Candidates, after you receive your diploma, please return to your seats following the direction of the ushers. Will the candidates for the Master of Sport Administration degrees please come forward?
Carly Leah Bunning. Terrence Victor Roberts, Jr.
Will the candidates from the Andrews School of Education and School of Liberal Arts who are receiving Associate of Arts, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Science degrees please stand? Dr. Duffy, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Upper Iowa University, I am pleased to present these candidates, each of who have completed the requirements for the Associate of Arts, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Science degree as prescribed by the faculty of this university.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees as President of Upper Iowa University, I hereby confer upon each of you the Associates of Arts, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Science degree with all the rights, privileges, and prerogatives pertaining thereto.
Will all graduates please be seated? I will now call you forward by the schools to come to the stage and receive your diploma. Will the candidates from the Andrews School of Education please come forward as the ushers direct you row by row?
Candidates from the Fayette campus include Blake Joe Bergren, cum laude. Ashley Ann Behringer, summa cum laude. Bradley Marshall Boyschel. Gina Marie Britton, magna cum laude. Courtney K. Coyle, cum laude. Ryan Yoda Crabtree. Caitlin Rose Fields, cum laude. Ray Robert Crawford. Brianna Lynn Heikert. Kristen Jean Fisher, magna cum laude. Christopher Stephen Eady. Chloe Judith Gedkin, magna cum laude. Megan Marie Yeager. Tessa Ann Herron, magna cum laude. Alicia Ann Kelly, summa cum laude. Luke Krauser. Thea Rose Meyer, summa cum laude. Rachel Jing Otting, magna cum laude. Madison Grace Meyer, summa cum laude. Samantha Joanne Ofsted, cum laude. Carson Kenneth Parker, magna cum laude. Sydney Elizabeth Perillo, summa cum laude. Arik Swan LaSalle Reams. Brittany Lynn Quigley. Alexandra Nicole Roby, magna cum laude. Lindsay May Richard, cum laude. Zachary Taylor Royston, magna cum laude. Ashley Marie Rosenstyle, summa cum laude. Brooklyn Margaret Shamans, cum laude. Charlotte Elizabeth Ryan, cum laude. DeMarcus D. Scott. Andrew Lawrence Scheel. Adrian Marie Staten, magna cum laude. Brooke Nicole Tripp. Melissa Kathleen Ward, magna cum laude. Alexa Ray Vaughn, cum laude. Nathan Parker Scary, summa cum laude. Ashton Lee Wolf.
Quentin Carter Taylor. Alexander Jordan Wolfcool. Bobby Joe Yiras. Vanessa Lane Weston. Jordan Dean Weimer. Madison Marie Corkery. Candidates from the Des Moines Center include Hattie F. Bagby, magna cum laude. Mitzi Diane Rasmussen, magna cum laude. Nicole Lee Rupert, magna cum laude. Christina Louise Salazar, summa cum laude. Crystal Faye Sales, summa cum laude. Candidates from the Quad Cities Center include Mackenzie Danielle Garnica, summa cum laude. Julie Ann Kepi, summa cum laude. Candidates from the Waterloo Center include Kimberly Ann Austin, magna cum laude. Donna Marie Bausch, magna cum laude. Chad Kenneth Bergmeyer, summa cum laude. Nicole Lynn Bergmeyer, magna cum laude. Shannon Ray Denninger, cum laude. Marie Elizabeth Eaton, summa cum laude. Holly Ray Hampton, magna cum laude. Stephanie K. Claren, magna cum laude. Amber Elizabeth Miller, cum laude. Lindsay Ray Niebuhr, summa cum laude. Brooke Elizabeth Parmalee, cum laude. Lori Sue Post, magna cum laude. Brittany Ann Schaefer, magna cum laude. Kayla Dawn Schwark, cum laude. Jessica Lee Studebaker, cum laude. Paige Lammers Winger. Trinity Zesh, cum laude.
Will the candidates from the School of Liberal Arts please come forward as the ushers direct you row by row?
Candidates from the Fayette campus include Ashley Jo Altoff, magna cum laude. Jofina Deshawn Birmingham. Timothy Andrew Brackett. Katie Ann Brooks, cum laude. Kai Chen, magna cum laude. Kunal Chopra. Mitchell Ryan Erlinson, magna cum laude. Ezel Kraft III. Katie Lynn Cross, magna cum laude. Dalton James Detbarn. Mitchell Richard Amy, magna cum laude. Felicia Marie Fisher. Dylan Aaron Field. Rachel Lynette Fowler, cum laude. Zachary Kane Kaldenberg. Shaquille Hughes. Danye Keekendall Burnett. Barbara Schwenting Lim. Alexis Ray Lloyd. Michaela India Nasi Wong, cum laude. Kayla Alana Petrie.
Should say Emmanuel, that's what it's
Emmanuel Hayes Oto Jr. Tell him hi. Kira Amber Shirk. Brianna Dawn Quigley. Laquana Shante Womack. Keelia Helen Taylor.
All right.
Farah Nadira Yia. Leah Diane Stewart, summa cum laude. Hoi Ling Olivia Yu. Candidates from the Blackhawk Center include Julie Marie Brady, cum laude meritum. Yaslin Castaneda. Corinne Pearl Heath, summa cum laude. Danielle Leah Cast, cum laude. Caitlin Elaine Schumacher, cum laude. Amanda Marie Tyler, cum laude.
Candidates from the Cedar Rapids Center include Ryan Keith Anderson, cum laude. Dylan Charles Bickford. Shane Martin Mell, cum laude meritum. Natalia Lemoyne Mills. Megan Marie Peterson, cum laude meritum. Amanda Louise Scott, summa cum laude. Candidates from the Des Moines Center include Laura Rochelle Beamer, cum laude. Gunnar Lennon Campbell, cum laude meritum. Carmelita Castellano. Taylor Lee Dursky. Kelly Nicole Finley, cum laude. John Allen Grooms I, summa cum laude. Erica Ruth Harden, summa cum laude. Sarah Ann Jacobson. Rick Allen Johnson I, cum laude meritum. Christopher Antonio Mason. Kristen Alice Robbins. Candidates from the military centers include Michael Sean Ensign, cum laude. Scott L. Salas, cum laude meritum. Joseph Edwin Twitty, cum laude. Shantae Darcel Smith. Candidates from the Madison Center include Jennifer Ann Dance. Dominique C. Harvey. Steve Herrera, cum laude. Jacob Matthew Nielsen, cum laude. Candidates from the Milwaukee and Elkhorn Centers include Heidi Susan Clement, summa cum laude. Robert Lamont Ellis Sr. Candace May Galantine, cum laude. Mario DeAndre Drain. Tiana Charisse Gilbert. Shelley R. Erickson, cum laude meritum. Sharon Latae Johnson. Dana Hauser, cum laude meritum. Jackie Holland Baldwin. LaQuanda Nicole Lee. Juliet Carmen Lade. Matthew L. Johnson. Vanita D. Johnson. Kwame Tevin Knox. Roy D. Pertit. Iria Latrell Riley II. A.D. Venzel Owens. Tamara Nashelle Trotter. Maisie Yang, cum laude meritum. Dante Dwayne Robinson. Janquita A. Signer. Elizabeth Marie Stencato. Xavier D. Wallace. Delores Young, cum laude.
Candidates from the online program include Karen Jean Carlin, cum laude meritum. Jenna Marie Weiland. Eric L. Dawson, cum laude meritum. Candidates from the Prairie Center include Bonnie Lynn Hafman. Courtney Samantha Hedeman. Melissa Sue Koenig. Morgan Lee Cumlin. Glenda Lynn Loomis, summa cum laude. Danielle Lee Torgerson. Eric Joseph Van Horn. Candidates from the Quad Cities Center include Stephanie Michelle Brown. Kyle John Buman, cum laude meritum. Courtney Christine Knutson. Carissa Joe Marks. Candidates from the Rockford Center include Christopher Donnell Banks. Felina Lynn Bertolassi, cum laude meritum. Patrice Nicole Bonner, cum laude. Erica Crystal Chappell, cum laude meritum. Krista Korn, cum laude. Chad Douglas DeMarb the First. Sarah Elizabeth Diamond. Jamise Andrea Hyatt, cum laude. Michelle Lee Saunders, summa cum laude. Farah Tyus. Vianney Betterhin, magna cum laude. Candidates from the Waterloo Center include Donna M. Bussey, magna cum laude. Danielle Lynn Cole. Megan Emma Crooks. Brittany Monet Dillard. Elizabeth Ann Doty, cum laude, meritum. Kiana Ann Galloway. Carla K. Graves, cum laude, meritum. Anna Marie Grieve. Tia Marie Lynn Gutierrez, magna cum laude. Okay. Brian Edward Hill. Cindy Ann Howard, cum laude, meritum. Alma Kontarovich, magna cum laude. Whitney Anna Mae Pinniger, summa cum laude. Serena Lynn Ann Ruth, magna cum laude. Leslie Ann Schur. Erin Elizabeth Surada, cum laude, meritum. Amy Lee Thompson, cum laude. Carissa Jean Wright, cum laude. Candidates from the Wausau Center include Priscilla K. Fleming, magna cum laude. Jennifer R. Frisch. Jalissa Shanice Hickman. Dustin Allen Rulo, cum laude. Chilang Catherine Ma, summa cum laude. Peng Tang Christine Ng, magna cum laude. Aminata Jeng. Stephanie Erin Peterson.
Graduates, please rise once again. For all of our graduates receiving your bachelor's and associate's degrees, in recognition of your new status as college graduates, you may now move the tassels on your caps from the right side to the left side. Please be seated. I would now like to take a few moments to thank and recognize some individuals. First, to our graduates. Thank you for choosing Upper Iowa University. There is no you in UIU without you. You have invested in this university, your time, your energy, and your resources, and we will do our best to continue to make you proud of your alma mater. Likewise, we have no doubt you will make us proud as leaders in your selected professions and your communities. Second, I want to recognize our faculty who have dedicated their lives to a profession of teaching, scholarship, and service. Graduates, these are the people you will recall many years from now who will likely make a positive impact and have made an impact on your life here at UIU. Our faculty inspire our students and truly care about their future success. We are grateful for their intellect, creativity, and academic passion that breathes life into this university every day. Will the members of the faculty please stand and please join me in expressing our appreciation to our distinguished faculty. Thanks. Please be seated. None of our graduates would be here today without the constant support from family and friends. Your love and support and friendship played an important role in earning these diplomas. To all these people who have helped and supported our graduates, please rise so we may recognize you and express our appreciation. So that's all of you in the audience on both sides. To the staff of Upper Iowa University, you provide the administrative support and student services for our students and our entire university. This is a total team effort, so I ask all of our staff and administrators to please rise and be recognized. Finally, I wish to thank all the alumni of Upper Iowa University. Would our Peacock alumni present today please stand? All of our alumni, please stand. Let's give them some recognition there. Your lifelong commitment to your alma mater helps ensure our continued success. Thank you to all of you who give back to UIU with your time, professional opportunities for our students, and your financial support. Upper Iowa University has been blessed with an amazing history of outstanding, extremely loyal alumni who have done great things for UIU, their communities, and the world. I will now ask Angie Joseph, class of 1982, and our Alumni Association president to please say a few words to our newest Upper Iowa University alumni.
Thank you, Dr. Duffy. On behalf of over 41,000 members of the Upper Iowa Alumni Association, I want to be the first to say congratulations. You did it. After all of your hard work, dedication, and determination, you're sitting here today at the pinnacle of all that you've worked so hard to achieve. I have to tell you a little secret. This is the first time that I've walked across the stage as part of the Upper Iowa graduation, too. You see, 36 years ago, I missed my graduation because we were part of the Upper Iowa University women's softball team playing in a regional tournament, competing to make it to nationals. So I feel blessed to be able to walk across the stage and see you graduating, too. At Upper Iowa, one of the mottos is education built for life. So that means you're joining a huge family. We believe that playing at Florida is vitally important to sustaining the university. I'm proud to say that this year's graduates have already begun to do that. As you look around, you will see many graduates with the dark and blue and light blue colors, which indicates that they have made a donation to the 2018 class gift. As of today, over 200 graduates have contributed over $5,000 to this initiative. With matching gifts made by others, nearly $8,000 has been raised. Thank you for your generosity. Will those who are wearing donor cords please stand? Your commencement speaker, Marshall Richards, and I grew up in Fayette. We've seen students come and go over the years. In my capacity as the alumni president, I talk to many alums who share their story of their UIU experience. What I've concluded is that UIU is similar to Starbucks. People don't just come in for a cup of coffee. A customer comes in for the experience. Upper Iowa is the same in that respect. Most alums that I talk to have a positive, unique experience at Upper Iowa, and I firmly believe that you wouldn't have chosen Upper Iowa if you didn't have an expectation of a great experience. Today is a day that is all about you and your experiences. As you celebrate, fellowship with classmates, party hardy, and say your goodbyes to professors, classmates, and friends. But tomorrow is all about giving back. Winston Churchill once said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." In the days to come, you will start reflecting on the wonderful experience you've had, so I want to leave you with two thoughts. The first is homecoming. If you reverse those two words, you have coming home. I spent 30 years in the Army, so when I had the ability to come home, I always think of being loved, safety, community, and connection. That's what homecoming at Upper Iowa is too. It's a time to reconnect, network, foster relationships, and a sense of camaraderie. Reflect and build relationships with those that you shared your time with while attending school. I want to encourage you to stay connected with your Peacock family and come back for homecoming. Mark your calendar for October 11 through 13 and come back and be a part of the Peacock festivities. The second point is this. Remember that you've got time, talent, and treasure, and now is the time to give back. You may not have the treasure yet, but you still have bills to pay and student loans to pay, but you do have time. Get involved with one of our local alumni chapters or become a Peacock ambassador. Volunteering is a great way to use your time. Secondly, you have talent. All of the knowledge that you've learned, your refined skills, are a great way to support the university. Maybe your talent is in technology, graphic design, or writing, or just spreading the word to others who are thinking about where they want to attend college. Your recent experience is a great recruiting tool. Finally, using those skills will pay off eventually, and the treasure will come. Think about making a donation to your alma mater yearly through our annual Giving Day, supporting one of the many scholarships that have been established to support students, or give to the Capital Campaign. Here's the bottom line. All of you have something to give. So just think, we've all been dealt a hand in life. There will be many twists and turns, but you have the power to play the hand you want. On behalf of the Alumni Association, and as you leave today, please accept this deck of cards, and always remember that the power is in your hands. You have to decide how you're going to play your hand. I hope you play to win. Congratulations, graduates. Go Peacocks. Feathers up.
Before we leave this afternoon, We'd like to offer you the opportunity to take one last look at this past year, a reminder for our graduates of the good times, the places, and the people you have come to know.
You can spend your whole life imagining ghosts, worrying about the pathway to the future, but all there will ever be is what's happening here, and the decisions we make in this moment, which are based in either love or fear. So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality. What we really want seems impossibly out of reach and ridiculous to expect, so we never dare to ask the universe for it. I'm saying, I'm the proof that you can ask the universe for it.
I know it's over before she says, I know the falls at the water face. I know it's over, an ocean awaits for a storm. The sun on snow, rivers and rain, crystal ball can foresee a change. And I know it's over, parting of ways, and it's done. But didn't we have fun? Don't say it's all a waste. Didn't we have fun? Oh, from the top of the world, top of the waves, we said forever, forever always. Could have been lost, would have been saved. Oh, now we're stopping the world, stopping the spin. Come on, don't give up. See, we get it. Don't say it's over. Don't say we're done. Oh, didn't we have fun?
Your need for acceptance can make you invisible in this world. Don't let anything stand in the way of the light that shines through this form. Risk being seen in all of your glory.
No, someone else has taken your place. I know it's over. Icarus says to the sun. The sword sinks in, lightning strikes. Two forces collide. Fight till it's over, fight till it's done. Didn't we have fun? Don't say it's all a waste. Didn't we have fun? Oh, from the top of the world, top of the waves, we said forever, forever always. We could have been lost, we would have been saved. Oh, now we're stopping the world, stopping in its tracks. Nothing's too broken to find a way back. So could have been lost, we would have been saved. Oh, now we're stopping the world, stopping in its tracks. Nothing's too broken to find a way back. So before it's over, before you run, oh, didn't we have fun? 'Cause you and me, we were always meant to be. We were always meant to, always meant to. We were always meant to, always meant to be.
Block at the 35-30, to the middle to 25-20, to the 50. And he is the master.
Your time is limited, So don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary.
A team trophy. What do you got to say for the Peacocks? Man, I love you guys! Congratulations.
Before we leave this afternoon, we'd like to offer you the opportunity to take, Now I ask you to please stand and join us in singing the Upper Iowa University alma mater. The words are on page 56 of your program. The alma mater will be performed by the UIU Concert Choir Singers. At the conclusion of the alma mater, we ask that the audience remain in their places until after the recession of the platform party, faculty, and students.
Here is going to be a